Um, hey guys, this is the podcast. You already know PB&J. um,
Wow, you.
well,
I hope you work on that for future videos.
um, my bad, John. You want to do a nice cringy intro too?
No.
You know, um, I was already thinking about our outro. It's gonna be, exquisite. But I need to pitch in. So I guess we could just get right into it. Um, I guess first question we could start off with is how did we come up with this name, PB&J?
Uh, I mean, I didn't have any input at all. Wasn't it all you?
I mean, yeah, stroke of genius during study hall. Hashtag study hall is the best place to not do your homework and just think of ideas for film crew. So join film crew, anyone who's listening to this and is not in film crew, which is probably the other half of the youth group, but join it.
For those that uh do not know or cannot see our logo made by Counselor Grace, uh, it's called PB&Js because it's an acronym for podcast by Jenna and John, which is
Which might change in the future.
which is okay. The name's gonna
Yeah.
change.
You never know. Like,
You're
okay,
gonna make
think
Grace
about
make a whole new logo all over again.
Okay, do you think it's constantly going to be PBJ in the future when the podcast is not by Jenna and John
Well,
and I graduate?
okay. Oh, you're thinking that far ahead. Never mind. Then yeah, obviously it's gonna change. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
unless,
it's gonna be PB and something else.
I was thinking maybe like Diwoo could, step in.
Hmm.
And then, you know, I was like, thinking like, oh my gosh, we need to put this out there in the future and like hopefully it doesn't die because I'm scared it's gonna die. And like we're gonna come back and be like,
Yeah,
oh,
probably.
this doesn't exist anymore. But it's an aroma.
Hmm. Should we have introduced
Okay.
ourselves?
I mean, it's not like random people out there gonna be like, oh, who are these
Well, you know,
people?
okay. Next question to follow up on that because it's part of why did we start this podcast?
No, it's true.
So, I mean, for me, this podcast, I was okay with making this podcast. Was so that the youth group as a whole had some sort of um, other way to get to know the other youth group members. So this is the first video episode, whatever, which is just me and Jenna for now. The plan is to have a guest every time we make a new episode. So first one's gonna be, I believe, Pastor Christine, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, for right now it's just us, because this is our test episode as well as intro. Um,
Yeah, it'll get better.
yeah. So it's just
Well,
it's mainly just to get to know the guests. We're gonna try to ask them questions, and help you guys listen to what's hopefully how a good conversation goes. Because I know a lot of you are very bad at conversations.
yeah, and I mean, I don't know about that, but like they're very open. So I guess the purpose of this podcast is icebreakers without the usual icebreakers. So you won't be asked like the typical, oh, what's your name, what's your grade, and something like unique about you. Like, nah, I'm sorry, but that's horrible. Not
Oh
to
dang.
diss on those teachers out there. um, I would say I would love you all, but I don't. So. Um, so I guess we just want you guys to open up on this podcast and just talk about your lives and maybe how God has affected you, or just it could be not even about maybe it could just be about our hot dogs a sandwich or something like
They're
that.
not.
And yeah,
We can talk about that later though.
okay.
I have a whole philosophy on that idea.
Oh, I see. I
No, there's
see.
a
I mean,
concrete way to determine, but we'll talk about that later.
later in the podcast.
Yeah, in a future one.
Yeah, we always have one
Yeah.
controversial question in every podcast,
Sure.
and like vote on something or whatever. But this is my alternative for Pop the Pirates. That game is apparently banned, even though it's low key fun and wholesome.
I
Now,
mean, if the questions were better, it would be better. But it's always the same two questions.
okay, but like for high schoolers, we kind of want to know about like other people's love lives.
But like, how many times can you ask the same person?
Maybe two or three.
I didn't
And
need a
like
real
it's...
answer for that, but okay.
Oh, I was just trying to answer. Okay.
Yeah, but so yeah, like I said, PC is gonna be our first guest whenever we decide to record again, and then after
Yeah.
that, I believe who are you planning?
We're probably okay. I was either thinking Nicole or DJ or Eunice,
Mhm.
or if you guys want to be a guest later on, text us, one of
Oh
us,
yeah,
and we'll be
whoever's
like, oh
watching, just
yeah,
let us know.
yeah. Probably only like 10 people out there. Hopefully,
Oh,
it's even
10.
up
That's
to
a big
10.
number. I was expecting like 5, including
Okay, hey,
us.
hey. Oh, I meant more like okay. Siblings count, parents count.
Oh, I see. Oh, you wanna?
They're not gonna guess.
I was gonna say
They're not gonna
you want a
guess,
parent
but...
as a guest?
No, they're not gonna guess. But like, I meant as...
Hmm.
They can't guess though. I guess you're right. It is 5, maybe 4 if you don't include us. But yeah, guys, just text us and we'll get back to you and we'll set up a date so you can be a pot in the podcast. Woo! But just warning, you will be asked some interesting questions that you may not want to answer, but I'll send them to you. Well, some of them beforehand, so don't be too nervous.
Wow, this suddenly turned into a recruitment application video instead.
Okay, gotta always try to bring people in. John.
Sure, of course.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's why Film Crew was started. So like, we could just make a nice, I guess, club because it's really not like a. It wasn't for the purpose of it's one of those like creative team and like prayer team or like praise team. It was like supposed to be like a club that kind of turned out bigger than expected.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be this big.
Yeah, yeah. I was actually shocked that you were like so into it too. I was like, oh no, might as well just get rejected by everyone and try to
Well,
just...
I wasn't expecting like full-on projects like this one. I was expecting more like, just take some videos and pictures during like events and such. Not like a Christmas skit and a podcast and a murder mystery. Those were
Yeah.
not in my plan for what Film Team was going to be.
I mean,
But
it's
it's
just...
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting... Well, to be honest, I was kind of joking about the podcast. It just, I I may have took it too far and just it ended up being here. Oops. But I don't regret it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean...
Isn't that the same thing for Film Team though?
Yeah,
You were also
I
joking
always
about
think...
Film Team.
Okay, this is what we call what do we call it? I think it's called like the Jenna method of
Mm-hmm.
so you first ask the people who you know are gonna rally up, then you ask the person in charge who is PC, and then you drag a person who knows stuff about this, which was you. So
Yeah, it seems whenever Jenna wants something out of the church, it just happens.
no, no, that makes me sound manipulative. No.
Oh no, of course not.
No. It's called persuasion in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm taking a full psychology class on that. How to manipulate people into doing what you want 101. But
All
it's
right.
not really. It's not really it. But that's what my psychology teacher calls it, which kind of confuses me. But yeah.
Yeah, join the film team, guys. It's really fun. We have future projects that we're gonna need some of your help in.
Yeah, definitely. We probably need another editor because it's only you and John.
Yes, we have some people who want to be editors. Hopefully, when we get a new computer at church, they can edit there. Because I know some people don't have access to a computer good enough for editing, or not a computer at all. So, oh yeah, which we are hopefully trying to get a new computer, which will
Oh, are
be
you guys
able
building that
to,
together?
yeah, which will be able to run the streams better, our Sunday streams, because it's not good right now. As well as be able to edit videos. So it'll be good.
Oh, nice. I mean, we could also use some writers, creative writers, because yeah, I've been trying to write and I'm low key stuck on the murder mystery. Yeah, I've been asking my friends for opinions, and they all go,
I mean, yeah, murder mystery is kind of a really hard thing to write.
yeah. I mean, okay. Are you? No, I got this. No, I got this. I'm gonna get myself a nice team of writers, and we're gonna write the best murder mystery series ever.
Okay.
Get to 1 mil on subs on our Hope YG channel, and then we're gonna have so much fun and get a whole mini like hut. That could be our like production team hut or whatever.
Hut?
Yeah, I don't know. I
Where
don't know
would
why I
you
went with hut.
what?
Like build a little like I was gonna say shelter. That wasn't the right word.
Where would you what are you talking about?
You know where the barbecue place is? Out back.
You're gonna bring everyone outside to just brainstorm ideas?
No. We're gonna build like a tiny like clubhouse. And then we're gonna be like, oh my gosh, guys, this is our little our little place, our company. I can't do this. Never mind, this idea was horrible.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
My bad. But I do want a little like space for film crew one day when if it gets big. But
We'll see.
I'm not sure if it will. Because you might go to college. I might go to college, so I mean I am going to college.
Oh yeah, who do you think would take over a film team if we leave?
Oh my gosh. I was literally talking to my mom about this because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want film crew to die. I need someone to take care of it. Diwoo. It was Diwoo.
Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, because
But then
first of all, he's
when it gets to the point where if I'm also gone, he's kind of already an important member of media team.
oh, you're right.
Be nice if it was someone that wasn't part of a team already.
Yeah. Oh, I was about to point someone out, but they're probably not listening. But you know, I should have called them out. I think maybe Eric.
Eric? Is he part
Not
of
in
film
the
team?
team yet.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, he's our feature translator. I kind of recruited him while Diwa was editing.
I see.
Yeah, because Emily was the only one translating, and she was she had to like stay up to like 3 or 4 with PC.
Oh yeah, translating was a huge ordeal.
Yeah.
It was only
Yeah.
Emily for both the Christmas skit and there was another one she translated on, right?
Yeah, the it was Thanksgiving. The what am I grateful for?
Oh, that's right, the Thanksgiving video. I forgot we did that one too.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a very tiny project.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So
I
yeah,
mean,
film team's always open for new people.
yep, just contact either me or John. But
Oh,
John,
I'm not talking about actors though. We have enough of those. Unless you're really good at
Really?
acting.
I was about to say I would love an actor.
No.
because
I meant like people who are willing to be like on camera. Like we have a
Oh.
lot of those. But if there were like
yeah,
people who could act, that's a different story.
and be consistent.
Mhm.
Consistency
is the most important.
Yeah, because we had to. Joe wasn't supposed to be the doctor. Originally, it was Eunice.
Yes,
We had to like, just
my voice was only there, and I was gonna edit it out for whoever was the actual doctor. But then no one played the doctor or nurse.
yeah, it was a nurse.
So they were like, "Oh, we'll just use John's voice and like make it sound like a phone call." It was
Yeah.
fine, but we need more actors. We need more consistent actors.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I wasn't supposed to like, because originally I was gonna take over as a nurse. Okay, originally it was Anna. Then I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just fill in. But then in the end, I had to be a teacher, so then it was you.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I had to. No,
If there's
but
one thing I want improved on the film team, it is everyone's acting. Not saying everyone's acting was terrible, just that it could be improved.
okay, okay. Stop. I feel like you're lying, but listen.
I don't think I'm allowed to be like too
Oh
harsh
yeah, you're right.
officially on
Yeah,
YouTube.
just gonna get reported.
Yeah.
This video is gonna be taken down.
Yeah,
Sorry
we're
guys,
supposed
it's
to
not John's
show
fault.
how amazing the youth group is, so I can't be too.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
no, I'm 100% truthful right now.
yeah, definitely.
I
I
see
mean,
potential in all of our actors. They just need a little more work.
like, that's why I said John's acting, class. Oh, yeah, do a whole like, hey guys, I'm John, your acting teacher. I'm here to teach you about emotions.
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 I'm a.
Is that
Do you know what
they don't
the?
teach you that?
No, they do, but it's. Okay, so when I took acting lessons in college, the main phrase of what acting is what was it again? Something along the lines of living truthfully in imaginary circumstances.
What?
Does that make sense to you?
I thought it was always acting is a way of life. You
Mm-mm.
live and
No,
breathe and
no,
you
no, 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 no.
acting.
There are different like opinions on acting, but generally, you have to know the difference between imaginary and reality, but also learning how to live truthfully in those imaginary circumstances. Anyways, I mean, if people really want to learn acting from me, I don't think I'd be that good of a teacher.
But then, are you down to do it? Is the other question.
If enough people say yes, which I don't think will happen.
Oh, you said it. So John's acting class signups are gonna come
If
up
no, no, no,
soon,
don't guarantee
and
anything. If enough people say yes,
yeah. So I
which
just need to get
is
enough people to say yes.
10 people at least.
At least 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I got you. Just free up your one of your days, and I'll text you the date.
No.
Guys, I will text you guys. John's acting class is open now. We just
Uh,
need 10 people.
no. We're not
Ten
gonna talk
people.
about it outside of this podcast. So
That's why I'm gonna promote this podcast. They'll watch this and be like, oh, John's gonna host in class. I must join. You know, I'll join. I'll be your first sign up. I'll be your first sign up.
oh my gosh. No, I'm fine. I don't think we'll get 10 people. It's fine.
Really? Really? Really?
Yeah, let's move on.
I think we can do it.
No, let's stop talking about this.
Okay. What to look forward to on the film crew? What are your thoughts, John?
How forward are we thinking right now? Because we've already talked about our next projects are Jenna's murder mystery, which she's still writing on, so we don't know when we're gonna start that. Uh, future episodes of this podcast, which I don't know what our schedule is gonna be yet. Um, and then we do need to eventually. This is a short term one. We need to make a new promo video for the youth group because the old one was about discovery and evangelism, but for 2022 we're doing a new message.
Yep.
Which I'm having PC give me directions for that. So once she gives us that, we're gonna need. I want the youth group kids to be acting in that one. So, however she envisions the promo video to be, we're gonna need people for that.
Yep. Right after, John's acting class 101.
And then next, what would even be next? Oh, I guess another promo video for the summer retreat since we couldn't do the winter retreat.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, because I don't want to make another promo. That last promo video for the winter retreat was so scuffed because it took me so long to find the appropriate stock videos because we don't have any material from past youth group retreats that I could use. So I had to be like,
Oh.
what could I find online for free in order to convey this message? But if I had the youth group kids in the video instead, that's better. That's a better video already. So that. And then, I don't know. I can't think of anything else right now.
I mean, PC seemed to like your promo video, considering she played it like 3 times.
Oh, that's true. I didn't expect her to play it every week. I thought it was just going to be the
Yep.
one and done. I don't know. It's not my favorite that I've edited. It's alright.
I mean, it was pretty good, considering what you had to work with.
Yeah. But, so, when the summer retreat comes around, help me not work that hard. Everyone. Everyone has to be involved.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I'm probably gonna make someone else write it at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's. Wait, when do we even have to film that by? Maybe like June or something?
Yeah, if we want to be efficient, prepared.
Oh yeah, that's probably not us, so it's probably be July.
Probably July then.
Yeah. Hopefully there are still people there and not everyone just going to Korea. We'll just have to be left with only like maybe 10 people. Okay. So I guess we can just or I'm trying to
Is
fill
that
the
it? Is this the end or?
I mean, anything you would like to add?
No, I think we talked about everything we wanted to talk about for this podcast.
I mean, we could do like mini like. Oh, I really didn't want to do this like fun facts or whatever.
I thought you
Your
said you
fun
didn't like
facts.
those basic
I don't,
icebreakers.
okay, I feel like we have to do at least a tiny intro of ourselves for like maybe like.
We're introing ourselves at the end of the podcast. All right, no, we can do it if you want. What do you want?
I changed my mind.
What do you want? Fun fact? Fun fact?
Yeah.
Do you have one already?
You go first.
Okay. Or is there like a specific like what's the word? Category of fun fact? Like I could like
Okay,
just like
why
my
do you
history,
think-
something that's happened to me in the past, something
Yeah,
that I'm
yeah,
good
yeah.
at. I don't know. What do you want?
Why do you think hot dogs are not a sandwich?
Oh, okay. So basically, my the way I see it is, you have to think about the method of how the food, the dish, is made, right? So a sandwich is what? Bread, filling bread, right?
Okay.
So filling being, whatever you put in between the two starches, the two breads. A hot dog is one folded bread with filling in between. That's
No,
a that's
but,
a
like,
different
if you-
method. So a hot dog is a taco, because that's the same method.
Okay, but if you think about it, if it's like the bun like closes, right? It's like flexible. So if you
No,
put
no,
the
no, no, no.
hot dog meat,
Unless you break that bun, which, it's a hot dog, so you might. It's not a sandwich. It's a taco. Or a taco is a hot dog, however you want to see it. It's based on the method. So
then what are corn dogs?
corn dogs are burritos on a stick.
What?
It's one piece of bread or starch with the filling encased, or no, it's encasing or surrounding the filling, like a burrito
Okay.
or
Okay, but
or a
some like
calzone.
sub. Calzone.
Calzone. It's like, or like mandu. It's dumplings.
Oh.
Those are all in the same category because it's the bread or starch is outside, covering the whole filling. So burrito, dumpling, same thing.
Okay, then are you calling a mandu a burrito?
Yeah,
What?
100%. Just just a different type of bread and filling, but with the same method.
Interesting. No,
But you don't
I
agree?
don't. I mean,
You would call a hot dog a sandwich?
I would not call a hot dog a sandwich, but like, I feel like I think hot dog is just its own category. I don't think it's a taco. I think it's just a hot dog. I'm saying
No.
no because a hot dog is just a hot dog. It's its own
But then
different
if you had to
category.
categorize it, like how would you compare it
A
to
hot dog.
other things, you know? Okay, then what about a taco? Is a taco a sandwich?
Taco? No, it's a taco.
See, but if everything's its own thing, then why even ask the question?
No. But like a sandwich is a sandwich. A
Mhm.
hamburger is a sandwich.
Yeah. Mhm.
A sub is a sandwich. See, I categorize. It's just don't categorize hot dogs or.
Not every sub, because some subs are just like the bread sliced in between, so it's technically one folded piece of bread. So that would be a taco.
You would call a sub a taco? It's
It
literally
depends on the
called.
bread. Is it sliced the whole way through, or is there
Okay.
still a little bit of bread there, just folded?
If I bring a hamburger, right,
Mhm.
and like just a tiny piece of like bread was like stuck in between them, and it was like it would fold, right? Would you call that a taco?
Hold on. It needs to make sense though. You can't just like be like, oh, there's like a string of atoms of bread like tying the two together. Like it depends
Yeah.
on the method that that person who made the sandwich wanted. Is it meant to be held, with that folded piece of bread and then the filling in between on top? Or is it supposed to be
Yeah,
like a
it was meant to
sandwich,
do
with
that.
two pieces of bread? It depends on the method. Not
No.
if it's accidentally somehow left a strand of bread between two.
No, it wasn't accidental. It was made to
It
do
was on
that.
purpose? I don't know, that's just weird.
But that's not a taco. That's a sandwich.
Arguable.
Well, I guess this is our controversial question of this podcast, and hopefully you guys will talk to your friends about it too, and maybe you guys will come to a nice conclusion, like we have not. But yeah, I think that ended here on
Alright.
this sandwich talk.
Wow, what a great way to
Um,
introduce ourselves.
Yep, this is how I want to do it.
Okay.
This is very spontaneous, random, and very casual. I will think of a better format next time. Very
Nice.
much in a nice Google Doc with nice fonts.
Hopefully all of our future guests can keep up in conversation.
Yeah,
That's
I was
my
worried
biggest
about that.
wish.
Yeah, because I don't want to just like have like a whole 5 seconds of silence and we're just like staring at each other.
Mm-hmm. Because the general idea is that this is going to be uncut to make it as authentic as possible.
Just saying, John. If it gets quiet, I'm gonna need you to step up and
No, that's your job as the host. I'm not going to be talking
Oh
much
yeah,
in the
oh
future
yeah,
ones.
definitely. They're just quiet enough to be like, okay. So
Yeah,
next
yeah.
question: what's your favorite fruit?
I'm just
And
well
why?
in the okay. Best case scenario, I won't have to worry about all this online stuff and thinking of a layout for this video. Hopefully in the future we'll be recording at church.
Oh yeah.
And at that
definitely.
point, I'm not gonna be on camera. I'm gonna be behind the camera. So you're not gonna worry about me at all. It's gonna be all Jenna and the guest. That's it. Just call it
Jenna
PB&J
and
now.
maybe two guests.
PB&J.
Maybe Jenna. No. Maybe Jenna and two
Take
guests.
out the plural.
No. There's a reason why I add the S. Because you're gonna talk too.
Yeah, barely.
We're gonna go with the funny cameraman and host dynamic.
Funny cameraman.
Yeah, you're the funny cameraman.
I see. Is that
Yeah.
what I became? Okay.
Yeah, that's your role in this podcast. Funny cameraman and random host that needs to work on her formatting.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Are you ready to do the outro?
I'm not doing it.
Yes, you are.
You can do it yourself.
No, that's so awkward. Yeah, are you ready to do our cringy outro?
I will say this was John, and that's it.
Okay, that works.
The rest is all Jenna. Okay? You want to do it now? Is that what you want?
Yeah, okay, let's do it. Oh, wait, this would be so legendary.
This was John.
And Jenna signing off, hoping you enjoyed taking a bite of this peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Bye.
Bye.